Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Rob. I just want to give you guys a couple updates on the Camaro. Alright, so first let's pop the hood. I figured out some stuff about it. You'll see. Alright, so first off, this motor. So this is actually a 327 Corvette block. I thought this was a 350 block, but no. So here's the thing. It is a 327 block, but it does have a 350 crankshaft. How does that work? Well, the 350 and a 327, they both share the same bore size. As a result, all you had to do was put a 350 crankshaft to effectively make it a 350 motor. So this is a 350 still, just not a conventional 350 motor. Also, I found out that the transmission is actually a 3-speed. I thought this was a 2-speed Power Glide in here. No, even better. It's actually the 3-speed TH350, which was much better, much more popular than the 2-speed Power Glide, and let's face it, more gears, more fun. So I'm pretty happy about that, because it does explain why the B&M shifter that I have in there, it does have 2 speeds to switch to, and then drive is meant to be the third, so that makes perfect sense now. And also, let's look at the motor for a little bit. So I will be updating the motor. I do have some nice chrome valve covers coming in, as well as a nice �11𝗪𝘀 air cleaner. That'll be a nice little thing to do just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. I'm also getting better at figuring out how to hide all these wires. So that'll be pretty fun. You'll see here a nice thick wire here, this thick red wire. You'll be seeing what that's for in a little bit. Let's go inside. Let's talk about some of the updates. Alright, so first thing you'll notice, there are no seats. We're still getting the front seats redone. Unfortunately, the seat covers themselves are back ordered, so it'll be a while. So we did use that time to clean up this car. It had so many old wires everywhere from the previous owner. They were all old and janky and very, very badly spliced. So while doing that, we did add some nice new speakers. We do have nice Kenwood speakers all around. Previous owner did have some Kenwoods in the back, so we did decide let's just match it up with the front. Really nice quality ones. And then let's go inside. You'll also see, finally added in the gauges I wanted to add in. So we have one gauge there for the oil PSI, one gauge for temperature, and one gauge for measuring the voltage. All three are very important things you want to monitor, especially for a car like this. I do still want to add in a tachometer, but we'll see. And then you'll notice the radio. So this is pretty cool. So it's called a Retro Sound brand. And what it does is, as you can see, it looks like an old school radio. Then you turn it on, give it a second. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong way. You know what, guys, the battery's dead, so I can't show you. Gotta get that charged up. But basically, it looks like an old school radio. It's actually modern. You know, you turn it on, and then behind this nice little screen cover that makes it look even older, you know, retro sound will pop up. So that's pretty cool. It has Bluetooth and everything, Bluetooth, auxiliary, USB. So it's a nice little way to update the car. So now I have the nice retro sound stereo, the Kenwood speakers in the front and rear. And that's pretty much it for now. There's nothing else I want to change. The steering wheel, maybe. That would be a nice thing to change up. I would like a smaller steering wheel. You have these nice GT ones, and they look like the old school wheel, but they're smaller. So that would be cool. And here's that B&M shifter I was talking about. So it will be pretty cool to get to rotate the gears on this one, just to have some fun with it. Now let's go to the back. So I told you that there's a big red wire in there, right? Let me show you what that is. I did also order some new locks for this car. I'm getting it all rekeyed and relocked and everything because all these locks are weird. 3 different locks. I do not feel like carrying around 3 different set of keys. Let's open the back here. And bam. My dream was always to have a nice sound system in something. I'm finally going to have a nice sound system in something. Got some nice Rockford subs here, as well as powered by 2 Rockford amps. And as you can see, the wiring does go all the way down to the head unit. Just grabbing a flashlight really quick. But then you can see everything a little bit better. There we go. And there are the amplifiers. One 500 watt for the speakers, and one 1200 watt powering these two monster of a subs. The only thing is, I am looking into sound deadening right now, so right now when the sub goes off, you'll hear this. That is the gas cap vibrating. So I will be adding some nice sound deadening I bought, some really thick one. And I'm just kind of hoping that remedies that. And then I'll see if I need to put something along the trunk as well. So that'll be a pretty fun little project. And yeah, so for now, that's pretty much all that's happened to Camaro. Oh, I should also add in, I added in these nice seat belts. So check it out. So now they're 3-point seat belts. You know, no more lap belts that are dangerous. These actually install pretty cool, you know. The anchor points up there. They actually are their factory. I just had to make a hole in the headliner and it was already drilled there in the metal. So that was nice to have. So I can't wait to actually get this thing back on the road. Actually, might just throw the torn-in seats just to get to drive it around and just wait for the covers to come in and just take the seats back out again. I do still want to get the suspension redone. You know, it does have the 2-inch spindles in the front and the BMR springs, which make it really low in the front. I do want to raise it up a little bit and put some... I've been actually looking at some nice coilover, so that would be cool. I mean, as you can see right now, it does sit pretty low. And then in the back, they put the leaf springs with the blocks. I don't really like that, so I'm probably also going to try to get some nice lowering leaf springs. So that might be my next thing I focus on, you know, other than any other small things that are going on with it. And yeah, oh, I also do want to, of course, fix up the paint. I'm looking into a nice polisher just to try to get out all the little swirls that are in this. And that's pretty much it, you guys. For now, that's all that's really happened. The wiring definitely took the longest. It was a process. The wiring is old, fuse box is old, everything is old. Had to rewire a lot of things, cut and resplice a lot of things. And yeah, so I just want to give you guys that little update. That's what's going on right now with the Camaro. You know, stay tuned for more. I did also buy a new lip because this one is all broken and janky. Just have to wait till I fix the front till I can put that one back on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, if you guys want to follow the build, you know, please feel free. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Alright. And this was Rob. Have a good one, you guys.